Is soaking in acetone ruining your nails? What's up, nail crew? This is Nicole, your fellow DIY nail obsessed friend, and today we're going to learn how to take off your nails without acetone. That's right, we're taking off these fake nails, full covers, gel X, whatever you want to call them. We are not going to use any acetone because I stopped using acetone about 2 years ago. My skin and my nails were just being destroyed. Even though I was doing it every 2 weeks, it was not working for me. So I'm going to go through how I take mine off, and hopefully this helps you guys who are struggling with acetone as well. I like to start off with taking off the length of all my nails with these. I use these clippers. I'll make sure I leave a link on Amazon. They're like the fourth pair I tried. I tried ones from Sally Beauty. I tried like 2 pairs off Shein, another one off Amazon. So I've tried a couple. Wait, maybe that's 5. I forget. But I broke every single one. This was the first pair that I haven't broken yet. So they're sticking around. Then I go through, and if I'm using peel base, I pop off all of my dip powder manis or gel manis, whatever I'm using. I like to use either the nail cuticle trimmers because I don't actually use them to trim my cuticles. I only use the cuticle trimmers to take off any mani that I put on with peel base. And then I also use the cuticle pusher. Either one, but I'm very, very careful when I'm taking off my dip powder, and sometimes what happens is what happened on my right hand. I did not get all my powder off, and the thumb on my left hand. Sometimes I did not put enough peel base on, so it does not come off. Then you want to bust out your Efile. And if you're afraid of an Efile, let me tell you, I was too, and it ended up being the best thing I've ever learned how to do. And I'm going to teach you guys how to use it because this will save your nails from being destroyed by acetone. And do not ever pick them off, please. Promise me. Drop a comment below and tell me if you have ever picked your nails off. No judgment, but I want to send you a hug and tell you, please don't ever pick off your nails. Even if you have to soak in acetone, it's better than picking them off. So I like to use the Pana Coarse bits, and I have both the gold and the silver. Couldn't find my silver one, which is the main one I use. I think I'm on number 4 of them. I've lost 2 of them, and then and then one just went bad. I try to replace my bits, the ones that I use a lot, which are these Pana ones. I try to replace them every 3 to 4 months since I'm doing my nails a decent amount. And the one that's worked the best for me to remove dip powder and builder gel are the coarse bits, the coarse safety bits. When you first start with using an E-file, you definitely want to use a bit that's a safety bit. It is so much better. You are so much less likely to cut your nail or cut your cuticles. Something else that I learned when I was first starting was I did not know what bits are meant for what. So drop a comment below and let me know if you would like me to do a video about what E-file bits are used for what parts of your nail and what parts of removal, mani, whatever. I think that would be really helpful, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, you want to have your Pana Coarse bit or whatever coarse bit you're using at least 20,000 RPMs. When I first started, I was only doing it at 7,000 to 8,000 RPMs, and it was taking a really long time to remove my manis, but I was afraid of doing it any faster. And finally, I saw one of the a nail professional that I watch on, I want to say it was Young Nails, their YouTube channel, and saw that they were removing their manis at least 20,000 RPMs. Well, then I started putting it up higher and realized, oh my gosh, it was actually easier to remove your manis when you are using a higher speed. You just have to be careful. And your bit should never be pushing into your nails. It should be basically floating over your nails. I saw recently someone used the analogy of an egg. You should be able to E-file off nail polish or gel polish something off an egg. That is how gentle you should be touching it, without cracking the egg. So I try to remind myself that when I'm using the E-file is pretend my fingers are eggs and do not do anything super rough. So you saw that that Pana Coarse bit really went through all the dip powder and the builder gel. My builder gel was adhering the full cover manis. That is how I get them to adhere, or extend gel, and it worked really, really well to that bit to just cut right through it. But once you go close to your natural nail, you're going to want to switch to a sanding bit. You should never use coarse bits or anything really harsh on your natural nails. I only use sanding bits on my natural nails. And this one, it's another Pana one. It is the Pana Fine bit. It's the Zebra sanding band, 240 grit. And It really has worked well because before I was just using like whatever came free, but those fine ones work so nice, and my real nails have been so great underneath all of my manis. And then I like to go around my cuticles with one of the cuticle ball bits and this other little gold cuticle bit. Most of them are from Pana because, to be honest, their bits have been a great price. I find them on Amazon anytime I need a new one. If it's starting to go dull, I just pick up another one, and at most they're like $6 to $10. So if you're also somebody who wants, some good cuticle bits that are within a reasonable budget, then those are ones that I highly recommend. Let's keep using the Efile bit and go over our cuticles in a little bit more depth. I have this next video that you guys should check out, and it has how to use cuticle bits to prep your nails from start to finish so that you will be ready for product and ready for a new mani. Thanks so much for joining me today, nail crew.